Lamelo Ball has definitely made a case for the #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. But there's been a lot of other things going on in Lamelo's life as well. And one of those things is that the Warriors and Lamelo have been talking and secretly meeting. So, what's going on? Lamelo Ball. I really don't have to say too much about this guy because most people, if you don't live under a rock, you know who this guy is. And we all know that this guy, he can hoop. However, here recently, Lamelo's been involved in the news a lot, and most of it isn't even to do with basketball. As you guys know, the Warriors are one of the worst teams in the league right now. And the season is pretty much over for them, so they're already looking at draft prospects. And of course, Lamelo Ball is one guy that they are very interested in. And they're not just interested in him, they're actually pursuing him really hard. For the Warriors, like many other NBA teams, they were unable to scout Lamelo Ball before his season came to an end. It came to an end because he had a foot injury, so he really couldn't play. And it also has to do with he's playing on the other side of the world. So general managers, scouts, and front officers, executives really couldn't just make a trip to go watch him play. But the Warriors made plans to go scout Lamelo before he got hurt. And even though they were going to watch him play before he got hurt and those plans got altered, they still winded up going. The Warriors general manager, Kirk Lacob, still made a trip to Australia. And the Warriors even talked about it and released this statement, quote unquote. Ball declared himself done with the NBL season shortly after the Warriors assistant general manager Kirk made a fact-finding trip to Australia. With Ball, NBA teams will be working off of incomplete information, hoping to fill the gaps through interviews with teammates and coaches. I did a lot of digging, but Kurt Lacob, the guy who went to Australia, really didn't say much about his fact-finding trip, quote unquote, with Lamelo. It is confirmed though that the Warriors have been talking to Lamelo a lot here recently. Now for those of y'all that have not picked up on it or have not heard, Lamelo Ball is actually done playing in the NBL. And honestly, it just really makes sense because he left off with a bang and when he was doing his best. I really don't necessarily agree with how he left though, because he left without basically telling them or giving them a heads up. The team that he was playing for knew that more than likely he was done once he got hurt. However, he wasn't expected to actually leave the team until February 11th. And he was actually still rehabbing and was supposed to continue to rehab with the medical team there. And the NBL commissioner even went on to say this: "It's a shame for Lamelo, as I'm sure he would have loved to join his team out there for the end of the season, especially as they have found some winning form of late." I'm not too sure what winning form of late means. I think he was trying to say they was winning as of late, but yeah. The commissioner also added this: "It's important that he makes a return to full fitness ahead of the NBA draft, and we will do everything we can to support that and his aim to become the #1 pick." And you guys are probably like, yo, why do they care anymore? He left. Why do they want him to be the #1 pick? What does it do for them? Well, if Lamelo gets drafted #1 or even top 3, what it does for the NBL, it makes their league way more attractive. It shows other players that there's another route to get to the NBA, and it's going to be real attractive to a lot of younger players doing what Lamelo's doing. I know this has nothing to do with the video, but just a little fun fact, there's also a player over there by the name of RJ Hampton who's pretty good as well. He's from the USA, he decided to skip college and play overseas, and it's looking like it's going to turn out good for him as well. So maybe Lamelo Ball and RJ Hampton have started their own little wave and started something new and bigger. Now with that being said, let's go back to the Warriors and Lamelo. There's been a ton of rumors about Lamelo going to the Warriors ever since the season started. But as time continues to pass, these rumors aren't just rumors anymore. It seems like it's more of a reality each day. Believe it or not, Lamelo Ball actually fits perfectly in the Warriors scheme. You guys can say whatever you want. The Warriors, they're a run and gun type of offense. They push the ball, shoot a ton of threes, and also they sometimes are careless with the basketball. But they're careless because they play at a fast rate. And for Lamelo, his play style is exactly what the Warriors play like. Just dating all the way back to the Chino Hills days, Lamelo Ball, he's been playing this Warrior type of basketball for a while now. Now, I'm not saying the Warriors are going to draft them, and it's the only guy that the Warriors are even looking at. But the Warriors are the only team that went all the way to Australia just to talk to Lamelo while he was hurt. So they have definitely made it clear that they are very interested in him. And it's not just rumors anymore, they're actually pursuing this guy. So, will the Warriors continue to go after Lamelo Ball and shock the world? Or are they just really ahead of themselves and eventually take their foot off the gas? But hey man, with all this being said, that's about gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys learned something. If you are new to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, join the family, and leave a like for more. And with all this being said, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.